I have an ex-girlfriend that was on America's Next Top Model. They're really pretty on the outside, hollow as a burnt out willow tree on the inside. You're going to notice that when this first starts off, she's talking all that pro blackety black bullshit. Never, ever deal with a woman or mess with a woman that talks that bullshit because all it is just to misdirect you. Hey, don't focus on the qualities of my character. Don't focus on my personality. Don't focus on my history. You should just like me based on superficial bullshit that I had no control of when I was born, like my skin color, like my appearance. These women, they don't. These women don't even work out most of the time. They solely depend on genetics. So don't let them misdirect you with that bullshit. And that was how she first started off. That's how she got PlaqueBoyMax's attention. She came over there talking about, oh, you don't give a fuck about black excellence. If you could, you'd bury this black man. Get the hell out of here. Men see through this. This is why men no longer deal with or date black women from any culture. I mean, don't get me wrong. They look really pretty. You can roll in the sack with them. They have the shape that the Kardashians wanted to get, so they get the surgeries. But now it's 2025, the age of plastic surgery. They all look like America's Next Top Model. There's no ugly women left because you can go and get yourself fixed. So that doesn't matter anymore. Men are looking for a deeper connection. We're looking for her culture. We want to know what kind of parents you have. If you came from a broken home, you're probably going to want a broken home, and it's going to be at a man's expense. So men are just opting out of dealing with certain women. It's just, you can call it prejudice or it doesn't matter what you call it. Just don't call us. You can be mad. We have passports now, and legally we can go deal with women from other races, other cultures. We don't have to deal with you. We're not forced to like you. And this is a perfect example of why. Take a listen.
Hi, I'm sorry, but I'm from America's Next Top Model, and I don't know who you are, but you're out here talking about black excellence.
Yes.
What are you promoting?
So I'm a streamer, I also make music. I don't know if you know.
Hi, I'm sorry, but
Look how she leads with her credentials. I'm from America's Next Top Model and blah, 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 blah.
I'm from America's Next Top Model, and I don't know who you are, but you're out here talking about black excellence.
Yes.
What are you promoting?
So I'm a streamer, I also make music. I don't know if you know Fred Again is and Skepta. I have a song nominated for a Grammy with them, Victory Lap.
Really?
Yes. And I am nominated for Streamer of the Year. Music streamer, best stream series, best stream
collab. How do I
collab.
support you?
Right here, support black business. What's your name?
Should I put you on my stories right
Yes,
now?
yes, you
Support
should.
your black.
Why is her mouth geeking like that? Either she's geeking or she's chewing tobacco. Either way, it's unattractive. We don't like women that smoke. And I mean, if she's walking down the street high as a kite, I don't know. I'm just saying it looks like she could be. And that's why she just walked up to this random man that's on stream. Remember, chat, remember everyone, she approached him. She walked up to PlaqueBoy. He wasn't out there scouting, trying to talk to her. She literally approached him. Keep that in mind.
100%.
We're here with
PlaqueBoyMax. PlaqueBoyMax. Y'all know what time it is. All platforms.
all platforms. You
Make
gotta
sure y'all
support
vote.
him.
Oh, by the way, the single boyfriend on all platforms. Like and subscribe and share the video. Tap in, hit the like. I do like 5 or 6 of these videos per day. So please follow and tap in.
Side down. Make sure y'all vote. Vote. Exercise the right MLK fought for. Vote.
Period.
All platforms. Grammys and Streamer of the Year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay, are you gonna
Yes.
give me a little smooch?
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't.
I don't know if you guys heard that, but she said, "Are you going to give me a little smooch?" Oh yeah, she was either high or drunk. A sober woman is not going to ask a man who's a stranger to kiss her. See, typically you would expect a thirsty ass man to ask her if he can give her a kiss or try to, rub up on her, and then she can say that she felt aggressed or assaulted. We have literally went so far away from these women, you couldn't pay us to touch them, especially a woman who looks like her, because they are forever victims, perpetual victims. They turn everything into them being victims. It's a cultural thing. They'll even turn on each other and pretend that they've been victimized by themselves. If they could sue themselves, they would. She literally asked this man who she doesn't know, who she pretends never heard of, even though he's one of the biggest streamers and he does music, whatever. And she literally asked him for a smooch, a stranger. And he said, no, I can't do that. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter why he doesn't want to kiss you. He doesn't have to. What about his body, his choice? Shouldn't he have a choice? He has to say yes to you, or he's the devil. He has to agree with you and comply with your request, or he's a misogynist, or he's the worst man on earth. Get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You know what?
I can't. Love though. I'm out. Oh my God, what the fuck is happening?
And you guys were filming stuff.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. He was appalled and disgusted, and he should have been. She thinks because she was on an America's Next Top Model that she's hot. Nobody gives a shit. That's one of the worst shows ever. Nobody cares about America's Next Top Model. I've dealt with them. I'm used to date the America's Next Top Models. I'm from LA. I'm Rico. Obviously, I'm going to. But again, that doesn't, your looks don't mean anything anymore. All these women look good. You can go to a random cheesecake factory and some of the waitresses there could be America's Next Top Model. I live part-time in Colombia. There are girls that are 10 times better than any America's Next Top Model contestant, literally working at the hot dog stand at the beach. Why in the world would any of us, now that we know that there are so many better options out there and you don't have to end up being sued by your ex-girlfriend or your ex-wife or having your kids taken from you by dealing with American women, now that we know that, why would we want you? We wouldn't. But we don't have to also pretend like we're going to like you. We can reject you and then just watch you crash out on the internet. Look.
Obnoxiously with every single person who recognized him. I don't even know this guy. I literally am running an empire right now and have no clue who I don't have X and don't even have the time to log in and sign up. So I walked up to you after his little outburst. He probably don't even date black women. But
nobody dates black women unless he's a man who's black, who's freshly getting out of prison, or he's an older white guy with a young haircut that dresses in designer. That's it. No one's marrying black women. You can't. She's going to sue you. So you're standing next to her and the pastor is asking you to say, I do, I do. Do you? Do you know that you're going to be sitting across from her in a divorce table 4 years from now, 3 years from now? She is going, everybody in her family is single. Her mother doesn't have a husband. Neither do her sisters, neither do her aunts. Her whole family doesn't want to see her with a man and they don't have one. They are going to talk her out of it. If I don't know people will sit here and counter with me and argue with me as if they've never met a black woman before, as if they've never met anyone black before. Like they don't know their family structures and how these situations play out. We have the internet now. You can find someone who looks like you, and any decision you're thinking about making in life, there's someone else who tried to do the exact same thing as you, who's 5 or 10 years older. All you got to do is just find them and watch their progress over the years on Facebook or on Instagram and see how it turned out for them. Newsflash, it never works. It's because their culture doesn't allow for it. People don't understand. American culture and black culture, two different cultures. Black culture is anti-family, anti-men, anti-children, anti-marriage, but pro stealing money from men, pro hating men, pro death, pro destruction. There's nothing, it's completely the opposite of American culture. Nowadays, Black men would rather just be Americans. So when you meet a Black woman, the first thing they try to get you to do is shame you by reminding you of what you see in the mirror every day. Bitch, I know what I look like. And no, even though I did love my mom, I would never want to date my fucking mom. Now, when they say that to me, my mom's not Black, so it wouldn't really make a difference. But they would assume she is, and they would say that weird shit. And it just sounds strange. Like, who the fuck wants to date their mom? Like, horrible, especially if your mom wasn't married and she has multiple kids by multiple men. That's gross. It's embarrassing. It's shameful. It's very embarrassing. So no, that's not going to work. And so she's sitting here and she's throwing out all these insults at this man because he rejected her, but he did it publicly. But she approached him. You have to learn how to take rejection. No one owes you love or affection or attention, and definitely not a kiss. And you don't owe him any of those things either. See, the pendulum works both ways. You can't expect more from him than he can expect from you, and vice versa. It's just pathetic how she's crashing out as if she's God's gift to the earth. You're not. There are women who look better than you, that are a different race than you, different height, color. Nobody gives a shit that you're on some raggedy ass TV show with a psycho named Tyra. Where did Tyra end up? How's her marriage? Where are her children? All that empire boss, man, all that shit's for old women. Nobody gives a shit about them, and nobody cares about that. End up like Vivica Fox.
But I said to you guys very clearly, please don't use that footage. And I don't know.
You don't get to tell me what footage to use when I'm filming in public and you approach me. You don't want to be on film in public? Stay out of my camera's way, or stay out of public. Wear a mask, wear one of them shields that blocks your identity. You don't get to tell me when and where I cannot film. It's just the ego of these women to not understand how American laws work. There is no expectation of privacy in public. You don't watch those auditor videos that tell you how to deal with these maniacs? People will literally walk up to their camera and say, don't film me. Then get the fuck out of the way of my camera. Why are you over here?
What collegiate level you guys are at, if you guys went to college or whatever. But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used. And I verbally told you not to use it. I have so many things going on right now that I don't have time to take you to court.
But you got time to cry and crash out on the internet? You don't got that much going on. Listen, a woman telling me she's building she has an empire, but it's based on her looks or her sexual, I don't know, not just availability, but her sexual appeal. That means she's building a 18-bedroom mansion out of matchsticks. You are a woman. Your beauty will fade. Your beauty will go away. I mean, even if you still look good, when you get older, as soon as you pass 27, 28, in Spanish, we would say, se acabó. It's over. It's done. Because for one thing, a man's going to see you at your older age and just assume everybody since you were 16 done smashed already. Let's put that at 5 men a year. You're at fit, man. Nobody wants all those miles when there's a woman who looks just like you that just turned 21. And you've been cute for years. You've been cute your whole life. You've been on your little show. So that means men who wanted to smash you have flown you places, taking you to the best restaurants. So if somebody meets you in the future, they already know you've already been there, done that already. Men want to take a woman somewhere for the first time. They want to be the first one to put her on to something, to show her something, to give her something. No one wants to be the fifth or sixth guy to take her somewhere. You know how sad you know how lame that is when you're a dude and you're like, oh, there's this restaurant go. This one real nice place. And she's like, yeah, I went there twice. And you know, if he spent $700-800 on taking you there to eat, you know what kinds of horrific and insidious things he did to that later that night. And the fact that she survived it means she's some type of soldier, maybe a universal soldier, a super soldier. So now you're thinking of Jean-Claude Van Damme wearing out your little America's Next Top Model. Oh, no, we don't want to deal with that. You're already getting older. You have a really fucked up attitude. You have a terrible personality. Your disposition is off, and you can't handle rejection. Remember this attitude. Remember how she started off all that pro-black, all that Afro and a shot of secure bullshit? It's all a scam. All that race stuff is a scam. Never fall for it. Ignore it. When you meet a woman and the first thing she wants to talk about is something superficial like her race or how she was born and she didn't control that, walk away. Just leave. There's nothing else to her. There's no personality. There's no goodness there. It's just evil masked with makeup and Sephora. And it's just covered up. Leave it alone. All that stuff she was saying, and look at her now. She is just pissed, crashing out, rejected. But you got to think about it. It's not PlaqueBoyMax per se. She knew him for less than 30 seconds. Every man in her life has rejected her so far. She was a model. She's slim. She assumed by now she would be married to some rich guy that just gives her money every day for waking up. And she's not. There's no one coming to marry her. She will be alone this Christmas. There will be, maybe she might do the matching pajamas, but then again, the men that she likes are men that are involved with other good-looking women. So no one's going to do the matching pajamas with her because then they'll get caught cheating. She's going to be alone this holiday, but think about it. Any man who even was interested in her slightly before, when they see how much of a trash person she is, she's disqualified. But don't get me wrong, we will still smack. We will still rub it up. Baby oil, all that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Baby oil look good on somebody with her skin color, with her little bikini on. Yes, sir. Yeah, we do that. But I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not taking you to Olive Garden. We're not going anywhere in public. We are door fucking dashing to death. Because even if the girl that I'm seeing doesn't look as good as her, if her spirit and her personality is better than her, then yes, I'm still going to cheat because I'm a shallow man. But I'm not going to leave this better person for her. See, women who are good looking like this, they like to take men from other women. But they're never going to successfully get us to leave a good woman with a good heart for a woman with a black heart. No heart. She would literally, if she could, put PlaqueBoyMax in jail for the rest of his life and ruin his life and then destroy his family for rejecting her, she would.
But I dare you. I dare you to try me, because now you are taking up my time. This 3 minutes that it's taken to post this, I could have been making money. So your new fame, his Instagram,
My fucking, look at her. She's in 3 different outfits, still talking about rejection, because you got to think about it. Now that she was rejected on video, she's done. It's over. No man is going to watch her get rejected by another man and say, yeah, let me grab her hand and let me clean her up. Let me make her mine. Because now as a man, you're going to be the laughing stock of all other men, because PlaqueBoyMax can always see you and her on video being together, booed up. And he can always tell his friends, hey, y'all, remember when I dogged out his bitch? Remember when I dogged out his bitch? I made her beg like a fucking puppy, like Scooby-Doo for some snacks. She wanted a kiss. I said, no. Embarrassed him. That whoever her new man is going to be embarrassed. Remember you got dissed? Ain't you America's Next Top? No, you are America's Next Bottom model. Yes, the sewer, the gutter. A lonely, low-level streamer no name that you think is nobody, blah, blah, blah. Wouldn't even give you a kiss on the cheek like he would give his aunt. You give your auntie a kiss on the cheek. You don't fucking give an America's Next Top Model. It just shows you these models ain't shit. They're not as, what makes her so good? Her looks, her shape. She didn't even control that. She was born that way. Her mother was slim. Her grandmother was slim. There's nothing special about this. All those looks, she never took a minute or a second to work on her personality or her fucked up attitude. And she's still going off about this man that rejected her. But it's not Plaque Boy per se. She can't do nothing to Plaque Boy for rejecting her, and all these other men that hit it and quit it, she cannot do nothing to them. Now, eventually, she's going to have to accuse somebody of assault. Somebody who she willingly gave it up to, she's going to have to accuse him of abuse. She's going to accuse him of something because she wants to blame it on everything except the fact that she is an insufferable, nasty person. That's the term people use for these women, insufferable. They're insufferable. Like once, it's like post-nut clarity. Once the sex is over with these women, you get on your knees and you pray to Jesus that she gets the fuck out of your house without breaking anything or without asking for something, or before somebody else sees her with you and tells your girlfriend. I know this because it happened to me like 2 days ago. Actually, Friday night, Saturday night, there's one beautiful model chick that I met a few months ago. Smacked it up a few months ago. She's literally a camper. Stayed here at my house. Bro, I had a little party afterwards. I met her at the club. She was twerking, fine as hell. Cool. She likes girls. Now Rico is interested because I got a girl and we're going to put it together. But my main girl took off and had to go to the airport. So it was just me and this new chick. I wake up, bruh, she's still fucking here. And I'm thinking like, aren't you on I seen you on this show. I seen everybody does all these interviews with you out here and you're like kind of famous. Don't you got somewhere to go? She's just hanging out here at my crib, chilling. And I'm playing it off like I'm sleeping in bed, but I'm really just waiting for her to leave so I can get up. Then she's like, oh, hey, my brother's on his way over here. I'm thinking, okay, he's on his way to come pick her up. Why does this broad bring her brother in my house and he sits down and starts rolling up weed in my kitchen? I'm like, what the? Like, it's like something burning. I walk in there, it's like two little YNs and this model. And I'm like, can I talk to you, baby? And I'm like, hey, I don't know none of your people. This isn't the kicking spot. And it's 3 p.m. Why aren't you going? You don't got nowhere to be. Like, you don't got a boyfriend. You don't got boyfriend. You don't got no nail. You don't got no nail. You got to have somewhere and somebody to go answer to. There's no way you look as good as you do. You throw cheeks like a motherfucking, like Nolan Ryan throws a pitch. I mean, you was tossing that thing. I probably smacked it up 4 times that night, 5. That's what Rico do. I like that. I'm going to wear something out. But now it's time for you. It's time to go. You got to go. She's still here. Beautiful. But literally, she's already inviting people to my house. She's camping out. And then she kept trying to wake me up. And that's the number one thing you never do to any of the men in my family. When we're asleep, leave us the fuck alone. She kept coming in there, turning on the light. Get up, get up. Try to open up the curtains in my room. I have blackout curtains in here for a reason. I really do hate these fucking models, bro. I really, I like them enough to smack, but I really fucking hate these models. She triggered me, bro. I had a flashback. But anyway, the flashback, so look, fast forwarded 3 months later, I'm having a party over here. She sees it on my Instagram, on my private Instagram, my personal one. And she hits me up like, oh, it's my birthday. You didn't invite me. And I'll be honest, her number not even saved in my phone. I smacked it up that night and I was done. But she been hitting me up. I just don't respond. And I'm so lit, I'm rolling, I'm drunk, so I'm in a good mood. I'm happy. I'm Rico. And she's like, oh, you didn't invite me. I missed my birthday. I feel like nobody wants to invite me nowhere. And I'm like, And I'm like, yeah, you could have came. I'm inviting people. I'm having a party. I'm like, yeah, you can come. She shows up, literally annoying everybody at the party. My one friend, he had his 2 chicks. He's trying to get a gruesome twosome cracking. She's literally bothering one of the girls, talking the other girl's ear off, distracting her from my boy. Obviously, as soon as she get there, I go smack instantly. As soon as she walks in, she's like, "Oh, let me put my stuff in your room." I said, "Absolutely." As soon as we get to the room, like, I'm trying to, I'm on the things. I'm on. So I have to, of course. I got to go. Smack it up. We come back to the party, but that's the end of the party for Rico. It's the beginning of the party for her. But now that the smacking session is over, Rico's ready to go to sleep. So I kind of retired, and she started doing the same thing. She came in my room. Me and my dogs were in the bed sleep. She done woke us up. My dogs were barking at her. Everybody's barking. And she's going in and out of my room for like 3 hours, still going to the party. I find out she's annoying everybody the next day. When I tell you, these real pretty chicks are insufferable. You know why? Because no one ever tells them about themselves. Because they look good. And nobody ever publicly rejects them. They reject them in private. Now that she was publicly rejected, she's lashing out because she knows this hurts her brand. That image of this power woman, boss, you're getting turned down by slackers who stream and do what Rico does. Like, you're getting turned down by guys like me. Like, that's, you would think that they'd be better than that, but they're not. See, men, we are the prize. You're better than her. The reason you know you're better than her is because you can always replace her. She can't replace you. I meet women every day, and I tell them, they're like, "Oh yeah, I went through a breakup." I said, "That's your last breakup." She was like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "There's nobody else that's going to come and claim you as their woman. That was your last. You better go back to him. No, that was your last relationship. You don't realize that. You'll realize that 10 years from now, that you haven't been in a relationship in 10 years, and you're still kind of cute. You got your shape, but you're old news now. Like that. Like you can't compete. You better run back to that man, apologize, beg, stay in your place." But these women are too insufferable to even reflect on themselves and make things better. They just don't listen.
I don't even know who gave him the idea. Do you know the connotation behind the word plaque? And I don't know if this is maybe a different kind of plaque that you're talking about. Maybe it's a different.
Whatever kind of plaque it was, you wanted it on your fucking cheek and in your mouth.
For one, but the first thing I thought of, because I don't think he has any real plaques, was plaque on your teeth, okay? You maybe want to understand the connotation and the vibration that certain words carry through society. I don't give a damn about who you think you are or any of your followers.
I can't believe she had the nerve to talk about his name when you have one of the most fucked up and phonetically incorrect names ever. It's, again, nobody likes all that pro-Nubian, all that. Man, people say that. They say they really don't. They'll say one thing, but their girlfriend at home is named Tiffany, Sarah, Katie, Molly. Look at the Indiana Pacers. Why do you think none of the Pacers are with her? Why do you think she's one of the people complaining about how none of the Pacers date black women? It's not just the Pacers, newsflash, it's nobody. Because look at what they do when you break up with them or when you leave them alone. Look at what they do. They all do this. They all hit the internet to shame you. Remember that time I put the TV remote in your ass? You like the Roku remote. You don't like the Amazon remote. And then you're like, God damn, we messed around twice. And you're literally trying to write a book about sex with me? No wherewithal, no understanding that this is going to make you disqualified permanently. Look at Corinne Steffen's fine ass. Corinne Steffen still look good with Big Rico smack. Absolutely. But when I walk around with her in public, you got me fucked up. I know Mr. Marcus. I know Suave. These are my people. I know. But she still looks good. And all that bullshit she did, she can't attract a man to marry her, to be with her, to save her life. Because what did she spend her last years doing with her looks? Writing books, getting on the internet, exposing, talking about men's personal business. Yeah, you sucked all that stuff between his toes and his ass cheeks, and now you want to talk about it in a book. Don't you understand that that means you participated in it too? You're not shaming him per se. You're shaming yourself. Us men can go out and get married today. What time is it right now? And right here, I'm in Arizona right now. It's 11:20. I swear to God on my life, I can pick any woman in my phone and tell them, you know what? I want to marry you. I can be married. It's 11:20 now. I can be married by 1:30 this afternoon. And I'm only saying 1:30 because I don't know how close the courthouse is. And in case there's like an accident, there's any traffic, I can have somebody meet me at that courthouse. I can be married by 1:30. You women don't have this option. That's male privilege. Y'all can choose who you want to have sex with. We control marriage. We are not the same. Sex means nothing. Prostitutes can have sex, but no one's going to marry the prostitute. Obviously. But look at her just crash and burn because she was rejected. Crazy.
But he walked away from me so disrespectfully. And it doesn't matter about America's Next Top Model. You don't ever depart from a real woman in that nature. Ever.
Bro, nobody owes you respect. Nobody has to like you. No one has to respect you. Respect is earned. It's not just given because you were on some show or because you're kind of cute. You didn't earn any respect from him. Humble yourself.
You played yourself. And good luck with that Grammy. Good luck. I really genuinely hope you get it, because that's probably going to be the height of everything that you get. But that's not none of my business. It's between you and God.
And to be honest with you, this right here is the height of her career. She is going to get more notoriety from PlaqueBoyMax dissing her live on Instagram than she ever got from that, a show that's on daytime TV. Nobody even watches daytime TV, and nobody is sharing clips of America's Next Top Model on their Instagram and talking about it. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody. Because those girls are not special. Like, everybody's America's Next Top Model now. Like, the bottle girls tonight at 11:11 are going to look better than the America's Next Top Model. She wouldn't even be able to, she couldn't wipe a girl's ass who does bottles at fucking in downtown Phoenix at Bar Smith. She couldn't even wipe their ass. I mean, so you're not that great. You were chosen to be on the show. You were basically a contestant. You're dissed publicly. You're the laughing stock of men, not the country, because women are going to say whatever, but men are going to, we're laughing. This shit is hilarious to us. We love it. And we have passports. See, the difference between us and you women complain about men. I'm gonna do another episode about this in about an hour. So if you're following me, follow me on any of the platforms, The Single Boyfriend. But women complain about men and talk about men horribly in America, right? But they act like they have another group of men to choose from. No, the same pool of men you're shitting on is that same pool of men you're going to have to pull out of the toilet and kiss and hug and beg to protect you and beg to be your boyfriend. You're not able to, you're shitting on the only men you have to choose from. I'm a man. I have a passport. If I talk shit and don't like American women, I have 190 other countries full of beautiful women who are literally raised and they pray to meet a man like me every day when they go to bed and when they wake up. I have 190 other countries to choose from. You only have one. Because as a woman, you can only go up. And you're already at the top, which is America. You can't go down. My dude, Skylar, was just talking about the hook on his episode. It started off that our queens are getting their pockets ran in Ghana. He said our queens are getting their pockets ran in Africa. So basically what he's saying is that women like her, they're flying to Ghana, Nigeria, Jamaica, Thailand. And when they get there, The dudes who have been hitting them up online, they're poor. They just live in these other countries. So you're coming out your purse to pay for the gas to pick you up from the airport, to pay for the food. He's going to bring his homeboys like, hey, she's a rich American. She's got us. And you're going to have to pay for all of them to eat. Now, if you're going to get your pockets ran, you might as well let everybody you just fed smash too. Him and his friends. Get something out of it. But you're going to get ran and you're going to get drained. And then you're going to be crawling back to the States and you're going to be right back where you were. But see, the luxury of being a man, right, is different for us. It's different. We're not getting ran. We're getting our money's worth. We're getting our compliance work. We literally, any of these women would literally give anything in the world to marry one of us and to just be a woman around us, to cook for us, to clean. It's different. These dudes in these other countries are not worshiping you. They are running your pockets. We're not being run. We making sure we get our bang for our buck, and our buck, we are Milwaukee Bucks, and our buck goes way further than your little purse goes. And you as a woman, you want somebody to do for you, but it's the other way around. You don't have the options we have. So you can't shit on men in America because these are the only men you got to choose from. I, on the other hand, can have all types of diarrhea, and I can still get married by 1:20, 1:30 in the afternoon today if I wanted to. This was hilarious. Watching her crash out. Hopefully somebody sends her this video of me saying some stuff, and maybe she'll do a reply and threaten to sue me. I really don't give a fuck. I live abroad. So hit up the consulate down here and let me, hit up the consulate where I live also and see what they tell you. But I can have my opinions. I can say what I want to say. Freedom of speech. So yeah, get your shit together. Stop being an asshole. Start kissing ass. Learn how to cook. Learn how to clean. Learn how to shut the hell up. Sit in the house. All that talking about this empire, it's based on your looks. You're building the same empire as an OnlyFans model or a cam girl or a really, really high-end escort. It's the same type of empire. It's not based on ingenuity. You're not building anything. You're not creating anything. It's not a trade. It's just, oh, look at me in the thong. Look at me in a new thong. Look at me in a green thong. Look at me in a see-through thong. Look at me in a Skims thong with fake pubic hair in the front. Empire time. Fuck you. That's not what the empire is. You're misusing that word. I hate how you guys pervert the English language. It's a fucking shame. Anyway, like and subscribe, share the video. The Single Boyfriend on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Follow me, and I'll be back on with another topic in about 20 minutes. I'll see you guys again shortly. And yeah, send this video to her. PlaqueBoyMax, good job. And from now on, all male streamers, never kiss these women's ass and diss them the first chance you get. They'll remember you more than a man who is all nice to them and kiss them and comply. They don't give a fuck about them. They're going to remember that guy that told them no. Bruise their egos. They like it. Trust me. Right Wing Rico, the Single Boyfriend. Talk to you soon. Cheers.
I've been needing to find a new apartment, which has not been easy with credit as bad as mine. Luckily, I found cosigning.com. They connected me with a cosigner who helped me get my dream apartment for me and my dog. I just paid a small fee and was able to move in fast. Get the cosigner you need for the apartment you want. Check out cosigning.com today.